Well, hello there. This is Franz Rostura in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So you have a problem with the fact that the US of A is going to default and that the US dollar is going to be worthless just because you love your country, or but that's all part of reality. You loved your country so much that you didn't want to look at things that went wrong for how long now? Forever and ever, by the sounds of it. It's too late now. The solution is simply to start writing things off, but some people want to save the inevitable because since the US of A is the strongest supporter of Israel, and once they run out of money, who is going to support Israel? So you have to now get out of this situation as much as you can to give Israel an opportunity to survive, even though the US of A is going to go belly up before too long. And this is the looting. This is the looting that goes on um, just about any time there is a bankruptcy. So this doesn't surprise me at all. What surprises me is that um, the Americans didn't realize for the longest period of time that after the Second World War, the U.S. government adopted mass control methods that they've learned from the Germans. And they really worked because Americans lost all interest in having any kind of a consciousness as real people. They all became fanatic nationalists, flag wavers, and sent their kids to war no matter which war was going to happen next, because nothing was learned out of Vietnam, obviously not. And the industrial military complex was the big game that was played to tell everybody else what to do and to make the United States big and mighty. But economically, they lost all muscle. And intellectually, of course, too. And culturally, I think you can go around the world to many places and find a lot more culture than you will find nowadays in the United States. But it's still it's a nice piece of real estate. It's just run by a bunch of nimwits, and no matter how much Obama is going to try, he's not going to be able to do much. Kennedy was a good man. He tried a few things, but American culture as it is, the gun prevails. So intellect and culture has no chance to surface in an environment of militarism, power-hungry bandits going around looting things, and now you see that people with any kind of morality are not going to be listened to, and they haven't been listened to for God knows how long. That's why people like Ron Paul is the lonely wolf, and he's being noticed, but nobody's giving him any support. And yeah, so anyways, well, I don't understand why love of your country doesn't drive you to the point where you become frustrated with its cynicism. You know why they went into Iraq? Obviously not to bring democracy to the place. Obviously not because of weapons of mass destruction. This was this brilliant idea to get them back to selling oil based on the U.S. buck. The petrodollar had to be reinforced by getting the Iraqis to sell their oil to the big oil companies based on an American dollar. What's this big problem with Iran? Iran wants to sell their oil for a better currency. And so they're going to have exchange markets like futures and whatnot based on the euro. Well, the U.S. doesn't like it. So they're bothering everybody who doesn't play according to their rules. Now, who the fuck, is going to put up with this shit? The U.S. should be part of the international community like the rest of us and learn how to adapt a metric system, not this ridiculous, outdated system from the Middle Ages. They should tell their kids to learn science instead of religious baloney. And isn't it about time to recognize that no God is going to bless the US of A because, number one, there is no God? And if you are still thinking that something is going to happen supernatural, well, you're totally lost. Because that kind of reality will not happen. Because you've got to, in order to be a realist, you have to have a little bit of an education based on science. Because reality is based on what nature does, not what man does. You know, there's all kinds of man dreaming up ideas. Well, this is all wonderful if you keep it in the realm of art. But economics is not even a science. The way it's conducted in the United States, it's a realm of the it's in the realm of the supernatural, and it's falling apart. So here you are. Good luck in the last few days of the demise of the U.S. empire. The American dream has come to its final conclusion. Hallelujah.